In this video we're going to be checking out the top 5 best VHF marine radios in this year. I made this list based on products' features, online popularity, consumers' reviews, brand reputation, prices and more. I've included options for every type of consumer. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Number 1. Standard Horizon GX1800W GPS VHF Marine Radio. The Standard Horizon GX1800W VHF Marine Radio is a top-of-the-line unit for fixed mount. It requires a different reception apparatus, which is excluded. This smaller model is wealthy in highlights with 12-channel GPS, DSC calling, route and commotion undoing. The radio is accessible in high contrast for coordinating your other cockpit gear. The smaller plan is expected for a flush mount with a profundity of just 3.5. The enormous 3 inches show is anything but difficult to peruse and has adequate space for a lot of data. The radio is controlled by your onboard DC source and can communicate at a force as low as 1 W and as high as 25 W. You can get every marine channel and have full digital selective calling (DSC) usefulness. With a different beneficiary, you will consistently get data on channel 70 for dependable DSC transceiving. You can set custom names for channels for simple exchanging. The radio has an underlying 12-channel GPS recipient with a front-mounted reception apparatus. An association with an outside GPS unit is conceivable. You can set aside to 100 waypoints and explore or use compass capacities. Through DSC, you can survey the situation of up to 4 boats. A double channel watch is conceivable. For best transmission, the radio element a clamor dropping amplifier. You can associate a subsequent receiver if necessary. The GX1800W is IPX8 waterproof, which implies it very well may be lowered in almost 5 feet of water for as long as 30 minutes. The Bite the Dust cast suspension is rough and sturdy, and the unit accompanies a 3-year waterproof guarantee. The Standard Horizon is the best fixed-mount VHF radio for the cash. Number 2. Icom ICM9 3D Marine VHF Handheld Radio. The Icom ICM9 3D VHF Marine Radio is a handheld gadget with a drifting plan. It includes a more exorbitant cost than our top pick, however offers greater usefulness, including DSC, GPS and route. The ICM9 3D has a super thin body and a level keypad. It fits serenely in your palm or your pocket and is anything but difficult to utilize because of a huge 2.3 high perceivability LCD and an instinctive UI with programming key and direct usefulness. The handheld marine radio works with all USA, global, Canadian and climate channels with cautions. With a committed DSC beneficiary, you will consistently be tuning in on channel 70. Moreover, you have the choice to utilize a double or triple channel watch. Channels can be set as top picks. You can communicate with 1 W or up to 5 W power. Dynamic commotion dropping innovation eliminates foundation sound for clear correspondence. A back catch permits DSC trouble calls. A buoy and blaze capacity will actuate if the radio falls into the water, the radio beginnings glimmering, and squeezing the DSC catch will send a man over the edge call. The incorporated GPS gives your area, bearing and speed with precision and speed. You can set up to 50 waypoints with alphanumeric names for route from your situation to a waypoint. With the included lithium particle battery, the ICM9 3D conveys 9 hours of activity while ceaselessly watching channel 70. The radio is IPX7 waterproof and can be lowered in 3 feet of water for as long as 30 minutes. The AquaQuake emptying capacity cleans water up out of the speaker barbecue. In case you're searching for the best handheld VHF marine radio with DSC and GPS works, the ICM9 3D will be your best buddy. Number 3. Lowrance Link 6 VHF Marine Radio. The Lowrance Link 6 VHF Marine Radio gives you amazing and solid execution with basic security highlights, including Automatic Identification System (ICE). The VHF radio is intended for a section or blaze mount establishment and highlights incredible subtleties, for example, both keypad and turning dial controls and a clench hand amplifier with full elastic hold and copied catches. The enormous showcase has a goal of 128 by 256 pixels and is anything but difficult to peruse on account of a golden foundation. You associate your 12 volts DC capacity to the radio. Transmissions are conceivable at 2W to 23W. The radio is ITU-RM 493-13 Class D VHF consistent for steady tuning in on channel 70. In the USA, you get 53 channels, in addition to 55 worldwide and 61 Canadian channels, just as 10 climate channels with cautions. You have double and triple checking modes. DSC usefulness incorporates trouble calls and a catch for man over the edge. You can associate a GPS recipient for program situating. With double channel ICE, you can get ID data for different vessels, including name, call sign, MMSI number and position, just as objective. The Track Your Buddy work permits you to follow an amicable vessel consistently. There are additionally 20 programmable alphanumeric names for MMSI numbers. You can interface an outside speaker and utilize a PA or hailer horn yield with a tune-in back component. A committed climate key gives you basic updates rapidly. The Lowrance VHF marine radio is JIS-7 and IPX7 waterproof and can be lowered in 3 feet for as long as 3 minutes. It requires an outer reception apparatus and incorporates a sun spread and an amplifier cut. This VHF marine radio is a decent decision on the off chance that you require ICE usefulness for your mounted unit. Number 4. Cobra MRHH350FLT Floating VHF Radio. The Cobra MRHH350FLT is a financial plan handheld VHF marine radio with a gliding plan and adequate highlights for generally easygoing and recreational boaters. The unit is reduced and strong with an ergonomic plan and great hold. It will skim when you drop it into the water. With JIS-7 and IPX7 waterproofing, it very well may be lowered in 3 feet for 30 minutes. The burp capacity will just vibrate any water out of the speaker barbecue for proceeded with use. The VHF marine radio covers all USA, Canadian and global channels and furthermore 10 NOAA climate channels with cautions for moment admittance to climate data. A catch will in a flash put you onto channel 16 for crisis circumstances. Transmission power is variable with 1W, 3W and 6W power for ideal responsiveness and greatest reach. TriWatch lets you screen 3 channels immediately, while the sign quality meter consistently educates you about the accepting and sending signal. You can program boundless memory channels for simple recovery during checking.
Thanks for watching and I hope you liked the video. If you found the video helpful, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.